Hi, I hope you're having an amazing day. As you saw from the title of this video, today we're going to be ranking all of my newest eyeshadow palettes that have either recently been included in a new makeup video or that I've talked about in a massive drugstore haul. If you want to see the palettes that I chose and my thoughts on them, just keep on watching. Before that, don't forget, if you like drugstore makeup, go ahead and stick around, subscribe, maybe hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And if you could like the video if you like it, and the video is going to start right now. We are doing a countdown, so starting with 10, which is my least favorite out of all of these palettes, has to be the C Color Prestige palette. If you guys watched the video using this palette, honestly, I kind of felt like wiping it off because it felt like burning on my eyes. This is a really stunning palette. It is like a dupe of the ABH palette. With all of the pinky tones, we get some oranges in here, everyday tones, not really colorful at all, but you can definitely create something really smoky and dark with this palette as well. It's a really beautiful color story, again a dupe for the modern renaissance, and it's stunning, but just the usage wise, I feel like the quality is not all there. The color formula tends to be a little powdery as well, and although I liked the look that came out of that video, it just felt kind of weird on my eyes, and honestly I couldn't get that out of my head. It kind of makes me not want to use it again because the experience using it the first time wasn't the greatest. I am going to test it, of course, soon again and try to use it, but yeah, that first impressions, all of these are first impressions, by the way. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. So first impressions wise, I wasn't the biggest fan of this palette, so I do have to try to use it again. But yeah, from that experience I was kind of like yeah, I don't know. So this one ranked in number 10. Number 9, we have the Wet n Wild Nautical and Nonsense palette. This is so stunning. I really like the color story. Really nice. I was honestly really impressed with this palette. I didn't have the highest hopes for it because a lot of people said it's a really nice packaging, but the formula sucked. So once I got it in, I was like, oh, okay. Now we did create a really nice look. I felt like they blended really nicely, but it wasn't the best formula out of the other ones that I'm going to mention in a little bit. So that's why it ranked at number 9, but it's a really cute palette. If you want to gift it to somebody who is a SpongeBob fan, I definitely recommend. I mean, why not? Especially if they're beginners or whatever. I think this is a really nice palette, really cute concept. But yeah, I just found that I have better formulas in my collection. I'm just glad that I have this palette and that I got to test it out. At number 8, we have the Pure and Barbie palette. This is the second time that they collabed. This is a really pretty color story. The packaging is extremely reflective. There's a quick look at the colors. It's a really nice color story. You get some colorful tones, kind of reminds me of the Modern Renaissance palette, but you do get a green shade here. It's a really pretty color story. The formula was okay. I did film videos with all of these palettes, so all of them are going to be linked down below if you want to watch any of them to reference, but I felt like this palette was okay. Now the only reason that I ranked higher than the SpongeBob was because the formula is just a little better. I really like the packaging, I like the layout a little better, and I just happen to love Pure stuff. I feel like their packaging is so cute, so that's why it ranked at number 8. At number 7, we have the AOA Studio little mini palettes. We have 2 shimmer ones. This one here is in Patience. These are so good. We have this one in Fearless. I did a whole video using these palettes. I did a full face of AOA Studio. This is the one in Peace and Love. It comes with all shimmers. And then my favorite is Mother Earth. Perfect for that everyday kind of look. These are really good. They're only $1, but the formula is not the greatest, honestly. They're a little hard to blend, but I really like using this one in Mother Earth specifically for work looks and stuff because they're really quick and easy, but they do tend to get a little patchy on the eyes. But again, they were only $1. That's why they ranked at number 7. At number 6, we have the Clean Color No Color No Honey palette. This is so cute. I loved the look that came out of this palette. It was so stunning. It's super colorful. I really like the color stories. You can see we get every color under the rainbow. It's a really beautiful palette. The formula is okay. I really like the look that came out of it, and I really like that it has every single shade that I would ever need. So pretty, and this is definitely a palette that I can't wait to use again. But again, I have some other palettes that just have a better formula than this one. But this is a really pretty palette. If you see it, I definitely recommend, or if you want to gift it to somebody. It's so big, but the formula is actually pretty good, and again, it has every single shade you would ever need. So the Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette is at number 5. I really like this palette. However, it does take a little while to blend out the shades perfectly if you want it to look perfectly diffused on the eye. It's a really nice palette, definitely high end. I feel like the quality is high end, and it's like those kind of palettes that do take time to blend out. You do have to pack them on a little more. They are a little powdery. I really like the color story, which is why I ranked a little higher. I like the quality of the palette itself. It's like really, like, you could feel it's high end, really pretty, and for the price that I got it, it was on sale, so I'm super happy about that. Comes with a big nice mirror, and I just really like this palette, so that's why I ranked a little higher. The reason that I ranked a little lower was because it takes time to like blend out these shadows and stuff. Nobody has that kind of time, but I really like the palette and like the shades in here and stuff. But just the fact that I have to actually work hard to get a good look out of it, it kind of annoys me, because when I'm doing my makeup, I kind of just want to throw it on and look good, and that one just takes a little more time. And number 4, we have the Hip Dot Recess palettes. These are so cute. I did a video with both of these palettes. They come with a glitter in the center. This is the other one, and again, just really pretty concept. I really like that these smell like chocolate. They smell so good. I really like the color stories in here, and of course you don't need both, but whichever you pick up, I think you're really going to be happy with it. Really pretty. I think they did a really great job with these shade selections, and I really like the formula, which is why I ranked a little higher than my last ones. Really cute, really compact. Somehow I got glitter all over myself now. But this is really, really nice collaboration. If you see it, definitely recommend. And number 3, we have the GLAM Hint of Mint palette. Also another great palette I really, really loved. Really pretty. I love the shade selection in here. I really have been enjoying this palette, and I have to say I really enjoyed the look that came out of that video when using this palette. I love that they chose some like darker greens, some lighter greens. We have this mint here. I love that they added a couple browns. It's just a very nice palette overall. You could get a lot of different looks out of this palette, which is something that I really enjoy. It does not come with a mirror, but for the price, I think this is a really great deal. And there's a close-up look at the shades. And number 2, we have the ColourPop Lizzie McGuire Collection palette. This is so pretty. Comes with the mirror. I really like this collaboration. I really like the color story in here. I was a huge fan of the show, so this one definitely had my heart right away. I really, again, love everything about this. I think they did a really great job with this collaboration, which is why it ranked a little higher. I love the purples. I love the greens. Everything about this palette is really nice, and it feels really good quality. And it also comes with a mirror, which is really nice, so that's why it ranked at number 2. Number 1, we have the City Color La Sandia palette. Again, I did a video using this palette. It is so cute. La Sandia palette. They also have a pineapple palette, I believe. It does come with a mirror, and these are the shades that we're working with. So stunning, you guys. So many beautiful tones in here. They represented La Sandia very well in this palette, so the shades that were selected are really good. And this palette overall was really fun to work with, so this one ranked at number 1. And with that, that was the last palette, and we made it to the end. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed filming this for you today. Everything that I talked about on the names of the prices are going to be down below, as well as any videos that I mentioned throughout this video or videos that I uploaded last week. Don't forget I upload 3 times a week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays. If you could stick around, that would be amazing. I have my Insta handle displayed on the screen. I post a lot of makeup finds from drugstore to high end, so if that interests you, go ahead and follow me there. And it'd be so amazing if you could like and subscribe. Of course, you don't have to. You're your own person and you make your own decisions, but it wouldn't hurt to give this video a like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.